Good night, everyone. Let me know if you're seeing me clearly. Let me know if you are hearing me clearly. If you're seeing and hearing me clearly, welcome to another episode of Extra Class, episode number 164. Let me first apologize for the delay in starting the stream. I've been having some technical challenges, some technical issues, and thing. But what they are give thanks, peeps. For the people them what they are patiently await, manners and respect. We appreciate the support and we appreciate the patience and the loyalty. You know what I mean, peeps, give thanks. I trust that everybody has been having a wonderful week. Trust that everybody is okay. The persons who are still on their way home from work, I trust that you will get home safely. For the persons who are home, I know that you probably had a rough week, but God is good. Yeah, that's what I mean. I say it's Friday. Shan double, big up yourself, Empress. You know what I think? Peeps, we're there. We're not wasting time. Big up to the people that we check in for listen teach talk about some things we affect Jam Down, Jam Rock, Jamaica land we love. Land of food and water, Bob Marley, Usain Bolt, Vibes Cartel, Boji Bantan, Babs Grange, Edward, Seaga, Oliver Wellness, Shelly and Fisher Price. Some more people. You understand what I say? Big up all nice and decent people in the building and wait for your stream start. You know what I mean? So please, we could get up and running because we're late. So we're going to fly the gate. You know what I mean? For the persons who are saying hi, welcome. For the persons who haven't been here in a while, I'm going to really do the shout out thing during the stream anymore. We kind of save that to the end. You know what I mean? I know some people when they hear that them bend. You understand? But I just saw a thing, but we are still friends. Peeps, mad, ready? Thousands flock Jamaica Defence Force recruitment drive. And I'm pleased. I am pleased. I have used this platform to influence, to encourage Jamaican males especially who are currently unattached, who you're not even home good, who are currently unattached, who want to make something good of themselves, to seek out the Jamaica Defence Force. Let's big up yourself, bro. I appreciate that something there. You understand? And we're seeing where more than 2,000 young Jamaicans eager for employment have so far answered the Jamaica Defence Force call for recruits. And the recruitment drive is being run for 2 weeks island-wide. And the it was revealed that 1,400 applicants were seen on the first day at Up Park Camp, which is a JDF headquarters in St. Andrew, while more than 1,000 turned up the following day. See? So that is good. I trust that majority of the youngsters who went to the recruitment drive would have been successful, and as such they can now begin a new productive chapter of their life, contributing to the Jamaican society. Yo, be here just so weird. Contributing to the Jamaican society. See? That one said, teach, please turn up the volume. No, man, my volume is okay, man. Probably you need to check your volume, mommy. See, let me hear if anybody else is having difficulties hearing me. Like Miss Ingrid Tata is. When I'm monitoring my volume here and it looks good on the meter. So I don't know. So let me know, say, me need for do something. You understand what I say? So, peeps. Oh, boy. One more day, one more set of madness in the country. I say I can drop one picture. I even too well prepared for the stream tonight like normal with graphics and thing. You understand? I will see if we can find one thing. You see? Probably me not go find it. But news broke this morning that the police, customs, would have intercepted another shipment of gun that was sent to the island from overseas. This interception was made in the west. Let me see how this I go look. Yeah, it don't look too bad. So behind me is, are the weapons that were seized. So big gun and ammo find at Montego Bay Wharf. So the Air 1 contraband enforcement team, along with the customs department and the Freeport police, seized 6 illegal firearms and more than 1,500 assorted rounds of ammunition during an operation carried out at the Freeport Wharf in Montego Bay, St. James on Thursday afternoon. You understand what I say? No one was arrested in connection with the seizure. You know, I kind of have a problem with that, but we have to give thanks to small mercies just the same. You know what I mean? So reports by the police are that shortly after 3 p.m., Customs officers were carrying out routine checks of barrels in the wharf warehouse when they detected irregularities. The barrels were stripped, searched, and found to contain the illegal firearms and ammunition. So the police say they seized 6 9mm automatic pistols along with 1,500 rounds of assorted ammunition. And some of the ammo is used in M16 and AK-47 assault rifles. So the ammunition is not only for the 6 weapons seized, but they would have been brought into the country to also supply persons who are using M16 and AK-47 rifle. Yeah, so let me say, so, boy, I don't know. So a senior police officer in St. James said that the seizure is part of the ongoing security crackdown geared at ridding the parish of illegal firearms. Interesting. So the massive firearm and ammunition fine is the second of this magnitude since the state of public emergency has been declared in St. James on April 30. So the police are hell-bent, this is what the officer said, on getting rid of guns, and I must commend their hard work leading up to the latest seizure. So on the 1st of May, the police carried out an operation at the Freeport Wharf and seized more than 1,000 assorted rounds of ammunition. In that incident, one man was taken into police custody. So, we give thanks for small mercies. You know what I mean? That could be 15 more guns on the streets. 15 more guns make mother and father weep. You know what I mean? M16 and pistols seized by cops after high-speed chase in Denham Town. So the police seized a high-powered rifle during a high-speed chase in sections of Denham Town, West Kingston on Monday. So reports are that about 10:40 a.m., a team of officers was patrolling when they saw a black Subaru motor car being driven speedily along Collie Smith Drive. The police reportedly signaled the driver of the car to stop, but the instructions were ignored. So detectives from the Denham Town police said they gave chase and the men in the vehicle left the motor car on the side of the roadway and escaped on foot. The police said a subsequent search of the vehicle led to the seizure of an M16 assault rifle, along with a magazine containing 9 5.56 caliber rounds of ammunition and a Glock 9mm pistol with 1 9mm round of ammo. So no arrests were made. Ah, boy. Cops reportedly spotted man with pistol protruding from his pants. Yo, you have to take bad things with joke, you know. So a man was arrested and charged following the seizure of a Glock pistol and 14 rounds of ammunition on the Southern Parade Main Road in Waterford, St. Catherine on Saturday, June the 1st. So he has been identified as 25-year-old Shani Finletter of Pennyway, Portsmouth in St. Catherine. So reports from the Portmore police are that about 3:40 p.m. law enforcers were in the area. Saying, good night, teach. Yes, the volume low. What do you mean? So the volume low. Volume low. Volume low. Peace. But me here. See if I can monitor my own volume. Volume low. Volume what? Give me a minute there, please. I'm going to try balance a thing. Well, the volume sound alright to me here, so I don't know what I want. Peace. Check. Testing 1 3. When I test 2, what about? Remember know the volume sound on phone in a spectrum now. Some people are say the volume low, some people are say the volume. I don't know. Testing. What? Can you hear me now? Some people are say the volume fine. My volume is good. For the persons who are having issues with their volume, can you please just come out of the stream and relaunch your YouTube app and make us see if we're good. You understand? So my apologies for those persons who are experiencing challenges re-volume tonight. Be a challenge. You understand? So you know, so reports from the Portsmouth police had about 3:40 p.m. in a Meagle day. Law enforcers were in the area when the accused was seen with the firearm protruding from his pants. Lawless, I said the audio low too. Whoa. I am hearing loud and clear. Mic check one. That look good. That look good. That look good. Volume good. Volume great. I don't know, lawless. I don't know, brother. Try restart the stream. You understand? My apologies, peeps. I'm not entirely sure what may be causing the issue. I know I also have a second camera where I try dial in the settings them. See, yeah, so, but that'll be a problem that I give me. So I don't know what the issue with that either. See, that camera I look on supposed to be my main camera soon and very soon. But I still have to use my webcam. My webcam look good now because I kind of improve the lighting. But the camera when you balance, everything is supposed to shizzle. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I still try dialing the settings them, but I be nice in the video sometime. Nice as some look like grain. So, I don't know. You understand? So, I get up and running with that something. You understand? Take off your mic off my screen. Clean screen. Yeah, so I could move on now, peeps. So, he was accosted and disarmed. He was taken into custody and formally charged with illegal possession of firearm and ammunition. See? Ah, boy. So, peeps. I must say, well done to the police officers for the seizure of these weapons across the island throughout the course of the week. I am assuming that probably more weapons would have been seized, but I probably not come across the articles I may never hear. But we give thanks to small mercies because it could be worse. Done. You understand what I say? So, JPS contractor gets bail for fatal shooting during illegal light fuss. You understand? So, this man was contracted to the Jamaica Public Service, Jamaica People's Trust, to disconnect illegal connections on the JPS main. And in so doing, he and another man, somebody who for light him did a disconnect, got into a verbal altercation which led to the JPS contractor pulling his license firearm and shooting said man who died. Subsequently, the DPP ruled that the JPS contractor should be charged with murder. Seeing, I don't know how overzealous the contractor would have been. I don't know if he was placed in a position where he had to defend himself. You understand? Or he make JPS problem get to him head and now a man dead. A 42-year-old Jamaica Public Service contractor, Deverton Miller, was on Friday offered bail on a charge of murder when he appeared in the Westmoreland Parish Court in Savannah Lamar. So following a ruling from the Office of the Director of Public Prosecution, Miller was charged with the fatal shooting of the now deceased man in circumstances where Miller was reportedly in the process of removing an illegal electricity connection on the now deceased man's premises in Hopewell Nova on April 30, 2018. So Miller was part of a JPS crew on an assignment in the area. It is alleged that during the exercise, an argument developed between Miller and the now deceased man, during which Miller used his licensed firearm to shoot the deceased in the chest. See? In applying for bail on Friday, Miller's attorney, guess who is Miller's attorney? Miller's attorney, blessings Father Adrian Enriquez. Miller's attorney, which I'm last, asked the presiding judge to take into account that following the recent ruling of the DPP, his client quickly and voluntarily submitted himself into the custody of the police. Then the lawyer Champagne also submitted that there were witnesses who said his client acted in self-defense when it appeared that the now deceased man was reaching for a weapon. So Miller was offered bail in the amount of 450,000 Jamaican dollars and is set to return to court on July 26 of this year. Man say, man is not a JPS contractor, he's a contract killer. Yeah, man, Peter, again, man. Go tell your friend, man. Man and woman shot dead at Old Harbour Market. Peeps. Watch you now. Howard violator say the audio low. Some persons have been complaining about that, my friend. but I do not know what the situation is, because when I check it on my system, the audio that I am sending out is okay as far as I can hear. So I really and truly don't know what the situation is. Read that. See, so the audio is coming through loud and clear to me. So I don't know. Yeah, so I'm not sure what obtains there. So, and when I monitor the audio also, me still I hear a clear signal. I get a clear signal. So I don't know. No, so I really don't know, peeps. For the persons who are having audio issues, can you please just restart your device or come out of the stream and try logging in back? So I don't know. I don't know. My apologies though, guys. Tell the lawyer the truth and the lawyer tell lie for you. Good. Yeah, so you know, peeps. Yeah, and I was going to say before I address that situation just now. It is really and truly sad to note that we live in a country, you see, where you go to the shop, you can die. You go to the football field, you're not safe. So your kids can't go play ball again and run up and down in peace because man a drive by and a shoot up football game. You go to church, man a go to church or shoot up church. You go to school, man a run through schoolyard and a shoot after they one of them. Man a shoot people at school gate. You go to a supermarket, you might not reach home back alive. You understand what I say? You go to your yard, man might come there come kill you. That is the reality, the sad reality that we are contending with as a nation. We have become so callous. We have become so heartless. We have become so thoughtless. You understand? No value is placed on life anymore. Nobody is safe. Nowhere is safe. No matter how much grill up your house and the man them cut you off and come kill you. No matter how much security guard you hire, the man them come kill you. You can't run a business in peace because of extortion or a man come kill you. Man and woman shot dead at Old Harbour Market. Well, in the Old Harbour Market. Yeah? So two persons, a man and a woman were shot dead a few minutes after 2 p.m. on Tuesday in the Old Harbour Market in St. Catherine. So the Constabulary Communications Unit, which is the information arm of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, confirmed the incident. Yeah. However, they were unable to provide full details at the time when this article was published. So I don't know what would have led to, I don't know the possible motives, but I just know say an ex-Jamaican brother and sister would have been murdered. I do not know if they were vendors in the market. I do not know if they were patrons in the market. I don't know what the situation. You understand what I say? And thing. You see? So you say them kill all Mooney since week and I didn't even cover the story. I'm tired of killing. But we soon talk about Mooney. You understand? Greenwich Town on edge after community leader among 2 shot dead. Community leader. Boy. The community of Greenwich Farm in St. Andrew South, well, in the St. Andrew South Police Division is now on edge after Monday's murder of 2 men in a 30-minute span. The dead men have been identified as 55-year-old Christopher Parro, more popularly known as Bagga, and Andre Robinson, also called Brandy, Bagga and Brandy. Police reports that Parro was standing outside his home about 10:30 a.m. when he was attacked and shot several times by men traveling in a motor car. He died on the spot. Minutes later, Robinson also met his demise close to his home at West Street. He was attacked and shot several times while walking. It is not clear if the two shootings are related. No, not the Mooney that you think, Munchie. Not Mooney that is aligned or was associated with the Vice Cartel. Because I forgot to say that come to your mind. It is a gentleman from Western Jamaica who has been integral in the football landscape in the country, especially around Cornwall College, but we soon talk about that. So residents of, and listen to this now, peeps, listen to this now. Residents of Greenwich Town, also known as Greenwich Farm, describe Palmer as the Don for a section of the community known as Top Farm. We in a Top Farm. I don't know if it's Tristan Palmer son or not. I doubt it because this man is 55 years old. You understand? So I don't know. Say Palmer is the Don for a section of the community known as Top Farm. Yeah? Top Farm is bordered by Spanish Town Road, Bumper Hall, interesting place, East Avenue, and a train line that runs through the community. Which is the unofficial line of demarcation between Top Farm and another section known as Bottom Farm. Yo, my G, where you know around a Bottom Farm that I come from? Near to Bumper Hall, lesser. On Monday, the area was tense as police processed the crime scene and social media was abuzz with warnings to motorists to avoid the community. There was also a heavy traffic build-up along Spanish Town Road, Lower Walton Park Road and Lower Maxwell Avenue due to the incident. So Palmer's killing has caused some residents to express fear of reprisals. And the police, have vowed to increase their presence in the area to quell any further violence in the community, which has been relatively quiet in recent years, but has a history of violent flare-ups. The man is the Don, the area leader of a Top Farm. As Masika said, boy. Montego Bay businessman stabbed to death. Detectives assigned to the, like obituary reader, I'm tired. Detectives assigned to the Montego Bay arm of the crime investigation branch are probing the circumstances surrounding the murder of a well-loved businessman whose body was found in his home. You understand? Initial reports is that his throat was slashed, but that is not the case. Well, it was reported, and this is a story about Mooney. See, and I not even did arrange a picture for him, but one of them time. See, and so initial reports I said was that his throat was slashed, but police said that they did not release said info, and he actually died from a bullet wound to the head, the back of his head, anyways. You understand? All right. So so the victim, 54-year-old Raymond Kerr, affectionately called Mooney of Appleton Hall, St. James. So his body was discovered at his home by a sibling who alerted the police, and upon their arrival, the police found the body punctured with multiple stab wounds, as this article did say. But as I said, I came across, you see, police kill him, George Green. So what reason police would have to kill Mooney, you know? You understand? And then how do you come by such an such a woman, if you say? But if you don't have to say. You understand? But talk to me. See? So, reports are that members of Mooney's family became concerned after calls to his phone went unanswered and he uncharacteristically could not be reached over the weekend. See? So, Mooney was reportedly a member of the Cornwall College Old Boys Association and gave unwavering support to the school's Augusta Cup teams over the years. You understand? So it's a next thing, boy. I don't know. Boy, Alexander Fame, I wish all of the guns them could be found, brother. Me I tell you the truth. I not lie to you. You understand? I must can find that one picture here in my archive. Yes, sir. Zin, must have a picture there. No? No picture? Don't change. I know they're going to change it. So I can't find one picture of the peeps. Yeah. The one that I look for. So, we know that story, though. Zin, we know that story, and we know how the story end. Zin, and thing. As a matter of fact, this story led me to do a video during the week where I would have looked at a number of instances in recent years where police officers who are assigned to the Jamaica not Mooney attacking. Oh, you probably attack about Bagga. Okay, brother. That's your word. See? And thing. Still a bold claim that still enough. So you know, I would have done a video detailing a number of instances in recent times in which Jamaican police officers would have killed either their spouse or family members and then kill themselves. If you don't watch a video, you can go look for it. You understand the name? Moments when Jamaican police officers copped out in recent times. Something to that effect. So you know, he was arrested moments after he allegedly shot and killed his wife at their Tower Isles home in St. Mary. So he has been charged with his wife murder and he appeared in court today. I'm not sure what go on with the appearance because I'm not hear nothing still. So the detective corporal who was arrested in connection with the death of his wife last week at their home in Tower Isles, St. Mary, has been charged with murder. See? Teach, what go on for Shanika great case? How much years the fool them get? You know, say, is the 3rd of June the trial really start? I'm not get nothing much yet. I haven't spoken to the family in recent times, so I'm not sure. Probably I'll be able to provide some information on Sunday, but I know that the trial would have started on the 3rd of June, I think, which would have been Monday. Something like that. I'm not sure. Yeah. Seeing? So the accused, Kirk Lawrence, was to appear in court today. Zane, he was charged late on Wednesday following a ruling from the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions, Paul Llewellyn. So reports are that about 6:30 a.m., the couple and his wife, 45-year-old Janet Hardy, was engaged in an argument at their house in Jamaica Beach, Tower Isles. So residents reported that they then heard loud explosions and alerted the police. On the arrival of the police, the now accused officer, who is assigned to the Trelawney Police Division, was found by his fellow law enforcers at the entrance to the house. And Hardy Lawrence was found with several gunshot wounds and was pronounced dead at hospital. So according to the Independent Commission of Investigations, INDICOM, which probed the case, the police found 2 guns, a service pistol, and a licensed firearm, which were assigned or belonged to the accused policeman, and 12 spent shells on the scene. So it is fair to assume, and this has been the story, but I could not have confirmed this before now, that Miss Hardy Lawrence was shot a total of 12 times. You understand? No post-mortem no said that yet. Then me not get no confirmation on that. People have been saying that. But he's a police officer and he must shoot at close range. You don't really think he might go miss. You understand? And thing. What does I say that? So them find 12 spent shells. So 12 rounds were expended from the weapon. Whichever weapon he used. Or I don't know if I both weapons anyways. The detective corporal was reportedly questioned in the presence of his attorney on Monday, and the file was subsequently sent to the DPP. So there have been conflicting reports about the couple's troubled marriage. We kind of talk about it a long time still, so we don't need to get back into that. You know what I mean? So make we see what go on during the trial phase. I don't know who his lawyer is either. So make we watch and see what go on. So peeps, we talk about the stories them week in, week out. You understand what I say? So this officer didn't believe in the justice system. Why didn't he take the wife to court? Boy, I don't know when a Kobe best fan. It's a good question. You understand what I say? Melo, Medas, blessings. You understand? Teach, kind of late. Boy, I'm late to you, brother, so I can't even beat you about it. You know what I mean? Blessings still. Manchester, St. James, and Kingston Central see murder spike despite 7% island-wide reduction. So the statistics are suggesting that there has been a 7% reduction in murders in year-to-date compared to the corresponding period last year. So murders in Jamaica this year are down by 7%. You would want to question the statistics based on the amount of deaths where you hear upon the news or seen at the paper or you hear about, don't. But the statistics are suggesting that murders have spiked in some parishes, but nationally it has reduced by 7%. See? So statistics obtained compiled by the constabulary, which covers the period January 1st to June 1st, 2019, shows that violent crimes are down by 3.5%, where 548 people have been murdered in Jamaica since the start of the year. 548 people murdered. And thing. I don't understand what ace spade means still. See? But blessings. This is 42 fewer murders compared to the corresponding period last year. That is a decline of 7% if you do the maths. So, boy, I don't know. The Manchester Police Division has recorded the biggest increase in murders. Good Manchester, you know, cool, nice Manchester. 17 people have been killed in the parish this year compared to 9 murders recorded during the corresponding period last year. That is an 89% spike in murders in Manchester. 89% increase in murders in Manchester. Kobe best one, big up yourself and your family. Manners and respect, you know, I appreciate that something, you know. You see me? The Kingston Central Police Division recorded the second largest spike in murders, where 14 people have been murdered in the division this year compared to 8 for the corresponding period of 2018. So that is a 75% increase in murders in Central Kingston. The statistics also show that murders in St. James so far this year have increased by 45% in comparison to a corresponding period in 2018. Because up to when the state of emergency was discontinued to where it was re-established, then a number of persons were murdered out in St. James. So that's not surprising. So the Western Parish has been under a state of public emergency since the 30th of June. But between last state of emergency and the one there are beatings. You understand? So in the week prior to the special security measure being implemented in St. James, there was an approximately 80% spike in murder in the parish. Meanwhile, the crime figures show there has been a 40% spike in murders in Trelawney. And that's not surprising, because a lot of the man them who did flee St. James in the first SOE would have found refuge in Trelawney and St. Elizabeth. And reports are that they are now driving up violent crimes in those parishes. You understand? While East Kingston, where 34 murders have been committed this year, has recorded a 36% increase compared to last year. Westmoreland, which is also under a state of public emergency since April 30, has recorded a 34% decline in murders this year. We take that down at Westmoreland because down there are nice. The Jamaica Constabulary Force statistics also show that there has been a 33% decline in murders in Hanover. So there has been decline in Hanover and Westmoreland, but because St. James is so hot since the start of the year, before the SOE on April 30, them still a show increase. Plus, members say for them murder rate declined by over 70% last year. Big brother James Bond, manners and respect, you know, bro, you know, I appreciate that something, you know. Blessings every time. See? So in the meantime, the crime figures show that murders in St. Mary have also declined by 55%, thank God, because them did increase last year. While murders in West Kingston have decreased by 49% so far this year when compared to 2018. Things kind of, you know what I mean? And there has been a 44% reduction in murders in the usually troubled St. Catherine North Division, according to statistics. Yes, as I said that already. And speaking about West Kingston, so I could talk about the situation. You know that the body of Jamaica's fifth Prime Minister, longest ever serving Member of Parliament, Edward Philip George Seaga, would have landed at the Norman Manley International Airport about 6:06 p.m. on Sunday, and his body was received by members of the 1st Regiment of the Jamaica Defence Force, along with members of the Political Directorate and family members. So now, after that, well, his body is been housed at a Roman's funeral home, I think. So there have been a situation where his body has been laying in state across, well, not across the island. Initially, it was at the Jamaica Labour Party headquarters at 20 Belmont Road. I think that was on Wednesday. His body would have also been at the Montego Bay Civic Centre today and the St. John's Anglican Church in Ontario today. Also, his body is supposed to be displayed again to the public on Monday. That would be at the Tivoli Community Centre, and on Tuesday at the Denham Town Community Centre, and then at the National Arena, and some more places. But now, one little thing go on Wednesday night down at Tivoli there, seeing one 9 night, so to speak, and thousands of persons would have descended on said 9 night, seeing, and it was a situation where, and there's something I want to talk about it, because you see in life, everything happens for a reason and a purpose, Zine, Denham Town and Tivoli would have been at war in recent times. Many persons across the divides have been murdered. And I am absolutely sure that many persons from Denham Town would have journeyed down to Tivoli to partake in said celebrations. Seeing of the life of Papa Eddie, as them say. Seeing? I know many persons, well, never mind, I could not go there. So. It is good to see the people of West Kingston coming together without news that there was any violence or that anybody was killed. I suppose the military and the police would have had strong presence there that would have probably been a deterrent as well. But I say police, the places a man kill man said wait. So I want to say, I really and truly respect the fact that the people them come together and unite, and nobody never feel a need for fight. And you see me I say, saying that is what me have to say about that. And the Seaga videos them are blow up on the channel still, so we have to give thanks to that too. You know what I mean? Boy. Trivia and Spike, dig up yourself, brother. So the funeral ceremony for the Prime Minister, the former Prime Minister, is slated for the 23rd of June at the Holy Trinity Cathedral in St. Andrew. They have been disquiet in the public domain about the venue, saying why it's such a small venue. But the reality is that is where Michael Manley was churched as well. You know that Seaga will be buried down at Hero Circle. There are also calls and discussions in the public sphere that persons are clamoring and calling for Edward Seaga to be bestowed with honor, the nation's greatest honor of national hero. And me I go add my 2 cents to this. And me I go say this unapologetically, saying with as much clarity as I can. No politician in my lifetime that I would have seen or read about or heard about, apart from the ones who would have been bestowed with national hero, honors already, in my eyes, should be a national hero. So whether it is Michael Manley, Edward Seaga, PJ Patterson, no matter who, I do. For me, a national hero is someone who is of the highest integrity, Zane, who would have spent their life trying to make the lives of ordinary Jamaican citizens as wonderful as is possible, who would not have been embroiled in any major controversy or hanky-pankiness. And as me I say, just like how people can add them voice to it, me add my voice to the debate, I do not share the opinion that any politician in my lifetime, which is 30 little bit of years, in Jamaica's history. Yeah, man, I soon talk about that Munchie. As a matter of fact, I uploaded the video earlier before I came on, but I'm going to adjust it when I'm done. In my lifetime, should be named a national hero. That is just my opinion. And who vex. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, moving on. Yes, sir. So, yeah, the funeral I got there, so, and thing. Me don't even know yet, because with them ceremony, I know you know, so the big TV network and TV station, they might get the preference as in location and setting up on them things there. And because me is a local man, and probably through me say certain things too, you never know. So I don't know if I will cover it yet or what I will do it, but I could see how it go. You understand? Yeah. We don't care who vex, You understand? Yeah, man. Moving on. Norway court dismisses appeal against 25-year sentence for rape. So a man who pleaded guilty to raping a one-legged woman. A man who pleaded guilty to raping a one-legged woman over several days in 2003. If I lied vex, I lied business that's still in a James. You know what thing go, I still my brother. That not change nothing, but him could have vexed still in boss, sir. Zine, so a man who pleaded guilty to raping a one-legged woman over several days in 2003 has failed in his attempts to have his sentence of 25 years imprisonment overturned by the Court of Appeal. Well done, Court of Appeal. In a judgment handed down last month, the court ruled that the sentence of the convict, Charlie Jr., who pleaded guilty to rape on March the 4th, 2016, was not excessive. The allegations were that on July 31st, 2003, Jr. forcibly abducted the physically impaired complainant who had a foot missing. He bluntly told her that he was now her man and she would have to stay with him. He took her to a hut where he kept her for several days, during which time he repeatedly had sexual intercourse with her without her consent. Sometime after, he took her back to her house. The woman then made a report to the police and a warrant was issued for Junior's arrest. The appeal court noted that the warrant was not executed until February of 2006. Remember that the warrant was created in 2003, and it was not executed until 2006, Boy, may I tell you. When Junior was arrested and charged, in the written judgment prepared by appeal court judge Justice Patrick Brooks, he said no explanation was given for the long delay in apprehending Junior or for the delay in him pleading guilty. However, according to Justice Brooks, an antecedent report which was produced as a precursor to his sentencing for the rape case showed that Mr. Jr. had 10 previous convictions recorded against his name. 2 of those were for abduction, 2 for rape, and 1 for indecent assault. No, you know, yo. I don't know still. I give up. I tell you why I give up, you know, peeps. This is why I give up. See? This is why I give up. Hold on, I soon tell you why I give up. I search for something. You understand? I know when I saw an article I made plan for share tonight, and I'm probably have to search it and share it something speaking about court case. Charlie Jr., who kidnapped the one-leg woman and repeatedly had forced sexual intercourse with her after him tell her, say, him or man now and she have to live with that. Appeal him 25 years sentence, say it excessive, knowing fully well that this man was convicted or have conviction records against his name on 10 occasions. And 2 of those were for abduction and 2 for rape and 1 of indecent assault and 1 for manslaughter. Now, this man should never have been in the public domain and given the opportunity to rape this woman. May I say that again? See, Teach, did you go to your Dan funeral? My Dan. My Dan. Watch out now. And the funeral like 23rd of June, family. You see me? This man should have been given life in prison from before now. As a matter of fact, that 25 years away must serve. His life him should not serve. 2 convictions for abduction, 2 for rape, 1 for indecent assault, and 1 for manslaughter. And it's good as plead guilty to a murder charge and them reduce the sentence to manslaughter. They can get a deal. The indecent assault conviction was in 1975. The abduction and rape convictions were all on the same date in 2007. I remember saying, from 2003, him kidnap and rape this lady, you know. The manslaughter conviction was in 2013. Adila, man, as I respect in a family, think of the first time I seen the stream in the road, boy. For the first time I pass through, big up yourself, and for the first time I apologize. But I know say a long time I on the channel from day one. Big up yourself, you. You see, Adila, one man was a teach, your channel got big, you know. Adila and James Bond. Remember them 2 man they definitively telling me from early out when them say me can't read. So teach. Just go and put in your work. Thing I got large. Big up on yourself. You understand? Yeah, man, me hear about it just before me start stream, but me didn't even look on it yet. So a Sunday settings that. You know what thing go? You know what I mean? Yeah, man. So me can't say nothing about him. Just say some man run up off of them one and shoot off of them one and that. Watch out now, peeps. Junior was at the time of sentencing in the present case, serving sentences in respect of abduction, rape, and manslaughter convictions. Justice Brooks said that on March 17, 2016, the judge sentenced Junior to 25 years imprisonment and ordered it to be reduced by 1 year in Lucky. The reduction was in recognition, said the learned sentencing judge, of some of the time that Mr. Junior had served in custody prior to his conviction in relation to the offense. However, he added that the sentencing judge refused to give credit to Mr. Junior for the entire time that he was in custody. She based her refusal on the fact that, for the period in excess of that year, Mr. Junior was serving sentence for other offenses. That's what me a long still, but the man is a wicked man. This man not for see his life, this man for serve. You understand what I say? This man here, Junior, Charlie Junior, The man kidnapped the one-leg lady and raped her multiple times and carry back her yard and thinks everything good. The man have other yeah, me I say, yeah, man. Yo, boy, I don't know. Jamaica to Rati. This man should have never been free to commit this crime again. Miss Millicent Thomas McDermott. Blessings in a moment. Really and truly appreciate that something, you know. You understand what I say? Auntie. Tight clothes wearing defendants judge recently I did smoking a ganja in the holding cell. Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Court Judge Maxine Ellis has sent a strong warning to individuals who dress inappropriately for court after turning away 2 accused who were clad in extremely tight pants last Tuesday. Big up that judge, yeah. Miss Maxine Ellis. You're general. Big up yourself, mama. You know what thing go. She send them back to prison. You understand what I say? Auntie. Teacher, me did in the 2010 to little mouse, me dead to all, dog dead too. I'm not sure exactly what you talk about enough family. So let me know what I'm going. Teacher, hear that a gunman just got killed in. Me hear about the story. Me don't know the no details about it yet still. You understand what I say? Thank God they never kill her for two James. I forgive thanks. But watch this now. When Odell Lambert and Kashi Smith attempted to enter the courtroom's dock, Judge Ellis, who was furious about their appearance, told them that they were not at court. The police who were manning the door told Smith, who was dressed in a blue shirt and a pair of white trousers that fitted similar to leggings, to step aside the courtroom and fix his shirt that was hanging out of his pants, which was below his waist. We are going to water down the court until we look like a joke, Ellis said. A flamboyant Lambert, whose chino pants and blue shirt were equally as tight, stood close to the door before Ellis ordered him out of the courtroom and issued a bench warrant that was stayed. You will get your date, Ellis told Lambert and Smith, who are facing charges of robbery with aggravation. Aggravation means that them use one weapon. Them have a weapon but them not use it. So, we don't know if it's a gun or it's a knife. You understand? And they are jointly charged with Mario Morgan, Shamar Harris, and Dalton Rowe. The judge, while stressing that the integrity and standard of the court must be preserved, said there was a time when men used to wear tailored pants and women used to wear hats to court. Insisting that the standards are falling. Ellis said some women are purchasing t-shirts outside the courthouse and wearing it over halter tops to court. At the same time, Ellis argued that the critics will say, people poor, let them wear what they have. Them look poor to you? She questioned. Sergeant, don't allow one more of them in here. I bet you're going to see a change. Nothing has meaning anymore. People need to adhere to the dress code. Look at them when you go downstairs. You can't believe they are coming from court, Ellis said, prior to the sitting on June 21st. Yo, me like that judge. Me like that judge here. You understand? No dress properly got a coat, man. You understand? Pants can fit close and nice, but your pants don't fit tight like that. You know what I mean? You think a coat you go, you think a dance you go. Yeah, I don't know what I'm told. Take a judge thing for play pen. You know what I mean? You see me? Computer move slow, you know. Kind of pick that up. I see what I go on still. Yes, I. Peters. Peter, pumpkin eater. Peter Phillips summons all members of parliaments and councillors to meeting as speculations mount over leadership challenge. Peter now wait. You understand? See? It is understood that PNP president and people, maybe not talk about this recently, Dr. Peter Phillips has summoned all his councillors and members of parliament to a meeting as he braces for the possibility of a leadership challenge. See? The meeting is scheduled to take place at the Hotel Versailles in Clarendon about 10 on Sunday morning. You know, there are big things are going to Clarendon, but never mind. An agenda for the meeting has not been revealed to those invited. Peter keep things them close to him chest. However, the move by the PNP president comes as speculation is intensifying in the party that he will be challenged by Central Manchester MP Peter Bunting. I wonder if Bunting and a guy meeting. Because Bunting a play rough from what you know. However, sources in the PNP says Bunting is likely to declare as early as this week. His plans the week nearly done. Discussion in the PNP about a possible Bunting challenge has increased following the PNP's recent loss of the East Portland seat, which Phillips himself has asserted was a safe seat. There's no safe seat in politics. Well, not really. Sometimes. You understand? Peter calling Peter. Then, sources say some Peter Phillips supporters, including Philip Palwell, are resisting the idea of a leadership race. I'm going to tell you why Philip Palwell resists the leadership race now. Because Philip Palwell, based on my calculations, should Peter Phillips resist the challenge and remain party president, Zane, and he demits office of his own free will, Philip Palwell is a possible candidate from the Phillips camp who shall become president of the People's National Party. Which today our date. Write it down. Remember when I telling you about some politics thing when I get it right now. June the 7th, 2019. Philip Palwell have his own agenda in this. And the day Philip Palwell become the president of a political party in this country is the day the country done. Philip Palwell has no business in politics. Philip Palwell is the most scandal hit politicians of all time in any country in the world. You understand what I say? And this man I try to jockey himself and present himself where he may one day challenge for Prime Minister of this country. Sneaky Palwell. Me read it up, my general. You understand what I say? What you say now? Alright. Make we talk. So you know, me last, so me find it back. Yeah, so including Philip Palwell are resisting the idea of a leadership race. Palwell is the MP for East Kingston and a former chairman of the party Region 3 division section. The East Kingston MP made a cryptic post on social media, which is being interpreted by PNP insiders as a jab at Bunting. Palwell declared, ambition should be instructed by the mission. Causeless rebels are usually eluded by reward. Mr. Palwell is widely believed to have ambitions of leading the PNP one day. Nobody don't need to tell me that. Nobody need to tell me that. But his political stocks have plummeted due to several scandals which engulfed ministries over which he presided. This man not ashamed, you know? Philip Palwell. Him not ashamed. Remember I did a video recently that says the title was Jamaica's most scandal hit politician of all times. You understand? Lisa will not be Prime Minister, Miss Joan Gray. Lisa will not become President of the People's National Party neither. You understand? I don't think she has that clout in the party. I don't think she has that support wide scale in the party. People love her, yes. But me personally not see that happen. You understand what I say? I not see that happen still. You understand? And plus, she's not even a vice president. First, you need to be a vice president. You understand? Kobe best friend, the wrong family. That not happen. You understand what I say? As a matter of fact, Lisa did challenge her vice president post the last conference and she gave off her arena burger because you know her husband kind of run Burger King Jamaica. And them just if Burger never vote for her like. So they forget about Lisa not becoming president of the People's National Party. I not say it's impossible. But it is unlikely. That's just my estimation. You understand what I say? So we can't forget about that. Right now, Angela Brownberg stand a better chance of becoming president of the party than Lisa. Take it from me. You understand? I'm not say that happen either. That's the next thing. Is Peter Bunting, Julian Robinson, Zane, probably Damian Crawford when him get mature one of them time. And them people there. I saw a thing I go here now. I don't see a female becoming a president of any one of the people, the political party anytime soon. But that's just my assessment that. So the East Kingston MP continued his social media post by commenting, personal desire should not disrupt the progress of the whole. Man, I don't go here, man. Yeah, so I say, see them things for thing. So, Pete, you know that Clarendon there? Maypen, they're not playpen. Clarendon residents avoiding Maypen like the plague. Oh, I'm to change this now. I chose to, you know what they got. Yeah, see what I got as well. Yeah, man, I use this because, you know, yeah. The high incidence of violent crime in the Maypen business and market district has sent jitters through business operators and shoppers in the usually crowded streets, causing many to stay away altogether from the Clarendon capital. So one business person feeling the heat is a restaurant owner named Sharon Francis, operator of Miroshas Deli and restaurant located at the newly built Elite Plaza in Maypen. Following the murder of 60-year-old vendor Patricia Harriet in the town, Francis said she has suffered a big loss in sales. I had to take the food to the Maypen infirmary. It was a big shaving pan of rice and peas and big shaving pan of fried chicken, she said. Nothing wrong. The people in my infirmary too. You understand me? I said, business has not picked up since then. As she said that shoppers who used to mill around are now making shotgun buys and rushing back home. You can't blame them. Business is really slow now. You understand? So presidents of the Live, Love, Laugh Youth Movement, Roger Lewis, whose organization marched against child abuse in the town of Maypen last Friday, said that even as he pushed out in faith, he was fearful. Yo. Lewis is calling for Maypen to be declared a zone of special operations. A security mechanism, you know what I'm going with that. You understand? A man say, I'm living in fear. I'm walking in the town and I'm wondering if persons are being targeted at random. Zane, and some more people are taxing. But right now, Zane, it thinks that are weird on Maypen. You understand? And it thing rough. You see? But remember Uncle Mike any one at a time when one police chief did call some community name from North Clarendon. The Mike Henry say stop calling him a community them because them violence free and nobody in them now do nothing. I mean, yeah, Mike Henry about for state of emergency what here. You understand? Politicians. Me, Mike Henry about 100, you know. Mike Henry say right now, he might run the next election because people vote in and vote out and then people are continue to vote for him and I say why I mean for step down. Big up yourself, Uncle Mike. Yes, I carry you, Jaja, deep down in my soul. Always hold my hand in now, Jaja, never let me go. I still a walk with the Savior, each and every way that I go. Still not left out the most time. I want a picture of your peeps because I'm going to use it right now. So I don't know a look at thing I go on with Parro. Parro is a former superintendent of police. You understand what I say? Father Campbell, then them pepper spray. You see it? Auntie. I could try bring him up here, so. Let me see. I think I screenshot me see that so. Try to find it. I don't know which one of them I am, you know. How good that's down there. No? So here. One on the piece. I search your thing and can't find them. I know I just see everything. Oh, it's alright. Search you somewhere else. So the debate on social media is split as far as I can see. Because some people have said the constable shouldn't pepper spray him. Some people have said him did forget pepper spray. So a whole lot of people have spoken about the situation, including Mark Shields, including the Minister of National Security, including the man himself, Parro. So me I wonder if Parro was Parro at the time. You understand? And irrespective of how you pre the thing, Zane, I think I'll take the stance that the police officer, the constable was a bit overzealous But I'll also take the stance that Parro was a bit Parro. And I think he was a bit arrogant as well. You understand what I say? Anting. Watch out now. So, the video of the former deputy superintendent of police being pepper sprayed by a constable, gone during a traffic stop, it gone viral, You understand what I say? Saying the senior cop in question, this is the man, you understand, now squint him eye like burn him. Saying, former deputy superintendent Alderman Campbell, also known as Parro, was pulled over in a routine traffic stop in the corporate area after he reportedly overtook a line of traffic. After being questioned by a policeman, Zane Campbell informed the cop that he was not in possession of his driver's license. The cop then ordered Campbell to step out of his vehicle and Campbell refused, all the while asking the cop if he could be arrested for not being in possession of his license. Campbell was about to leave his vehicle but retreated after noticing that the policeman had harmed himself with a pepper spray canister. Zane, Miss Shamlali, thank you so much, Empress. Really and truly appreciate that. Zane, as Campbell attempted to wind up his car window, however, the cop pointed the canister in the retired lawman's direction and sprayed him in the eye. The policeman is a marksman with the pepper spray to boom. Yeah, boom. Yeah, he man nah miss. Zane, the former senior cop who served the Jamaica Constabulary Force for 40 years and 7 months, Zane then fully rolled up his window and instructed his son, who was in the passenger seat of the vehicle, to do the same while dousing a rag with water and wiping his clearly irritated eyes. You can't see him eyes, them look irritated. Like, you understand? After a few minutes, a police service vehicle occupied by a senior cop who knew Campbell arrived, and it was then that he exited the vehicle. Father Anthony, blessings in the family, I appreciate that something there. See it? Before I go any further, let me just talk some things. One, the constable have all right to pull over Mr. Campbell's vehicle if him violate the Road Traffic Act. See it? The police constable also have the right to ask Mr. Campbell to present the papers for his vehicle as well as his driver's license. They teach cops train to fire pepper spray. Me don't know any brother, but a man nah miss. He man sharp. You understand? I'm not sure about that yet. I kind of try to do some investigation, but I not get around to it yet. You know, on Friday and we have government work same way, and you know what I mean? Things take a little time sometimes. Alright. When the police officer asks for the driver's license, would the situation as it is now have been different if Parro had simply said, officer, I do not have my driver's license in my possession at this point in time, and I know that I should have it, but I am asking if I can turn up with it at a police station of your choice as soon as possible. I probably run out and probably leave my wallet, or I just probably accidentally left it. Would this discussion be taking place now had the retired senior cop at that address the situation in said manner? Jennifer said the police officer need to get pepper spray too. Watch her now. Gracie, I see me and fire him gun. There is something that many persons have not picked up in that video. When Parro was about to open his door, Parro said something that is serious. When he realized that the constable had brandished the pepper spray. Him say, "Mine tear gas me, you know. If you tear gas me, you know, a gun," and him stopping him, I go say, "I be a gunshot I go fire, you know." That is what he was saying. You understand me? I say, a big former senior member of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. Alright. So I know people now go see that. See? Alright. And I am saying that if Mr. Campbell had spoken to the officer a little bit more politely, then this, because you're in the wrong. You have to have your license, man. If you don't have it, then a police officer, it's an offense. I'm going to read what the Road Traffic Act say in relation to that as well. Zin, it says driving without permit or driver's license. Part 4 of the licensing and driver's restriction. Every holder of a permit or driver's license who is A. driving a motor vehicle on a road, B. accompanying another person who is learning to drive a motor vehicle on a road, or C. learning to drive a motor vehicle on a road, shall have the permit or license in the motor vehicle, and on being so required by a constable in uniform or who shows his identifying documents as a constable, produces permit or driver's license or such other documents constituting evidence thereof for examination by the constable. A person who contravenes this subsection commits an offense. I do not know that you can be imprisoned for the offense, but I know that there's a hefty fine now under the new Road Traffic Act. I'm not even know if you pass it, but there's a fine about one good $20,000 to $30,000 if memory serves me correctly. Zin? Alright, so that is what the Road Traffic Act says. So don't forget that in the discussion, you know. Because I know there are persons who are for the constable and persons who are for the retired police officers. I am for justice. I am for truth and right. That's all like we are preach. But just want to understand, say, rules are rules, and no matter how you be, then you break them. You understand, you shall probably be pepper sprayed. Watch this now. Campbell later detailed the incident which occurred on Wednesday, the 5th of June. So Wednesday the incident happened. During the incident, he said, during the incident, he became fearful for his life and that of his son. I think you're being very disingenuous right here, so now, Mr. Parro. You understand what I say? Anting. Roy Cam Vids. Man, that's respecting a family. You see me? Anting. Somebody just said something here, so. I see it. Very important. Dre Casting TV said the fine is 40 grand. I know someone in the region, man. Blessings. So I think that Mr. Campbell saying he was fearful for his life, he's being a little bit disingenuous. Like how the Prime Minister talk about a cockpit country. But Sunday, me and you talk about cockpit country, Mr. Prime Minister. Me say a few things. You understand? I want to believe you, you know, but me can't believe you. But we talk Sunday. So eat the dinner early. Yeah, man. Watch you know. Campbell, who was stopped along Mullines Road near the Walton Park Road intersection. Then he said it was the worst experience ever. I was blind for an hour. Adding that he was overcome by fear but had to remain composed, especially since his son was in the car. If your son was in the car, you should have addressed the policeman in a polite, respectful, and professional way, knowing that you as a man who would have served millions of years in the Jamaica Constabulary Force. Alright. Campbell also said because he felt threatened by the cop, he decided against coming out of the vehicle. At one stage, me did think say shot to the fire. But Mr. Campbell, you was the one who mentioned about gunshot, sir. Not explicitly, but you said it. Yeah, me hear it. And if you watch my video when me edit, me loop it. Because you said, sir. You understand? You say if you ever tear gas me gun, and then you go back in your car, sir. You know what I mean? how would he get the ticket without a driver's license? The policeman wasn't trying to ticket him, Benji. The policeman did want to charge him with an offense. It's not necessarily a ticketing offense. I don't know. I don't know what they go on after that. But then, you know what I mean? If the man did reason with the police officer upon a level, if man under pressure him, I tell him, well, that's how I feel. Alright, watch you now. The man say he feel like shot to the fire. But he did said that would have gone if him tear gas him. You understand? He said his son, who was seated in the front of the vehicle and who recorded the incident, has been traumatized and was also affected by the pepper spray. And youth, if you watch this, you see that video and something where you go so. Me not like it. Me not appreciate it. I want the next time you hold your phone so. And your hands steady so. Yeah, everything. I may get one good video for edit. You understand? That's something I not work out, family. Because I not see the fullness of what I go on. Just shut your phone so like, and steady your hand. Yeah, man, and make sure I get everything. Turn down the volume so you don't peak neither. You know what I mean? Just some pro tips. Yeah, man. Big up yourself. Zin? Alright. You sure over there now? The man say he has been traumatized, this is the little boy now, and was also affected by the pepper spray, naturally. Zin, he is an asthmatic person. Campbell said, adding that the child has not been doing well, but had to sit an exam a day after the ordeal. You can just imagine my position as a father. You understand? That he must say. Meanwhile, Campbell said the incident was regrettable. Interesting. But understands that it was an extension of the problem of society. And I am most disappointed. In a statement that was subsequently made by Mr. Alderman Parro Campbell. He proceeded to say some things when me really and truly displeased about you know, Mr. Man. After you're wrong in a family. Alright, watch out. He said, Campbell said the incident was regrettable, but understands that it was an extension of the problem of society. The society is like a swamp, and we are looking for the cleanest, dirty one to be a police and to be a soldier, etc. I'm going to read it again. The man said the society is like a swamp, and we are looking for the cleanest, dirty person to be a police or a soldier. So, Mr. Campbell, sir, you were one of the cleanest, dirty person to serve. How can a man who would have served 40 years in the force, who would have been wrong in this incident, to a part, I'm not talking about the police yet, you know, it concept, I'm soon talk about that part there. Zine, who would have been wrong to an extent in the situation, how can you now go and make a statement like that, sir? I don't appreciate it, sir. Then I can't respect you, no, Mr. Campbell, when you go make a statement like that. As if you are now try to degrade the constable. Yes, the constable might have been overzealous. You understand what I say? But you can't do that, family. A man will serve for 40 odd years. Oh, that year look like a grace. Oh, black. I just saw it look. I worry inside nothing. You understand what I say? Yo, watch out. He has so far visited a doctor and will be seen a specialist soon. He need to get a counselor too. Yeah. The retired crime fighter said he will provide a statement to the inspectorate of the constabulary. And he has learned that the Independent Commission of Investigation has also expressed an interest in the matter. But what happened in the first place? He said that he was stopped sometime after overtaking a stationary vehicle and another that was making a left turn near Tarrant Drive. Oh, and probably that goes away there. Okay, Tarrant Drive, left turn. Okay, well, not at Tarrant Drive. On Mullines Road. He said the constable told him that he had committed a traffic violation and he disagreed. Of course, Mr. Campbell is right. After all, he spent 40 years in the force. He knows best. That is one we have looking at it the semester. See? And thing. It is okay to disagree that you didn't commit a traffic violation. Of course, you can disagree. You understand? But when you ever tell it, the man asks the police exit the vehicle. I don't know, say they need to reach this either. A man say exit which vehicle? A man say me I gonna arrest you. A man say, oh you gonna arrest me? What you mean? Arrest who? What you gonna do? Oh you gonna handcuff me? Oh you gonna handcuff me? Eh? A man say this, I am giving you a lawful directive. A man say you can't give me a lawful directive. You understand what I say? Auntie. However, in a news release on Friday afternoon, the police high command announced that the Inspectorate of the Constabulary has commenced a probe into the incident. I talk about the police officer now before I go on further. The police officer is young. He makes exuberant. Like what PJ did about Philip Palwell. But in that case, there are people money they miss him. He done a net serve there. You understand? Youthful exuberance. Youthful exuberance. So the police officer was a little bit overzealous. He probably get carried away too. You understand? And a more seasoned police officer might have dealt with that situation a little bit more subtly, a little bit more, exercise a little bit more craft, and probably would have gotten a different result. Was the police officer too quick to brandish said pepper spray? And not only that, was the police officer exercising excessive use of force in using said pepper spray? The case is there to be argued. Say yes. Him is, as Kanaika say, him is a bit jumpy. You understand what I say? Him really seem jumpy. But the reality too is that Mr. Campbell should not have let the situation escalated so far. First thing you know, if Mr. Campbell did say, Constable, the name is Altaman Campbell, OC Parro, former Deputy Superintendent of Police. Regrettably, you know, me leave my driver's license at home. I understand say I do a job, but I'm asking for an opportunity to present my driver's license sometime later today at the station that you are stationed at. Done. Yo, ego. Go where we go. Like dead house and jail. Well-known security consultant Mark Shields, former Deputy Commissioner of Police, that white hair brother there, believes the officer was out of line in his use of the pepper spray. Hey. I think the police officer will have an extremely hard time trying to justify pepper spraying a man sitting in a motor vehicle, Shields said. Did he use a reasonable amount of force? Were the officer's actions reasonable? I am unaware of what training the officer may have received for the use of less than lethal weapons such as pepper spray, but I am pretty sure that the use in this case was not in guideline with the officer's training. So the person will ask if them get trained, yes, I don't know still. Zane, but Shields worked with Campbell during his tenure in the force, you know. Them is good as friends still. And Shields, I say, a police constable kind of jumpy like. Now, the story get even more ticklish. Security Minister, and I am most surprised at the stance taken by the Security Minister here. It is actually a refreshing stance. And it's a stance, even if it don't mean it, the fact say him come out publicly and say things like that, means say, at least him realize say politicians is a problem and police. Alright. Security Minister Dr. Horace Chang says the constable's use of pepper spray on the retired senior officer was reasonable. So Dr. Horace Chang says the police constable was not unreasonable. Minister Chang says a senior cop did not behave appropriately, and me agree. He says it is a type of behavior noted among politicians and others who feel they are above the law. And me I say, even if the security minister don't mean when him say here something, me respect the fact say him publicly declare, say he's of the opinion, say politicians do not have any regards for the rule of law in this country. Well said, Mr. Man. Just like Andrew Olney said recently, say police to stop wrap up with Dan. Him say him they go reach to say politician, but him didn't reach there yet. Me don't know what him a plan to say. Oh, Mr. Olney, me still a listen still. You understand? Remember we are going to read Sunday. But cockpit country there. You know what I mean? Look come on. Watch I know. I agree with you, DNJ. I agree with you 100% family. See, watch I know. The security minister said the senior cop, the former senior cop, did not behave appropriately. He says it is a type of behavior noted among politicians and others who feel they are above the law. The minister say it is the senior cop's aggressive behavior that caused the on-duty policeman to use the pepper spray. The video that I did have the audio of the security minister addressing the things. Because he also went as far as to say that a statement made by the ex-senior police officer was threatening when him say, the security minister never said in all clearness. But the man say if you pepper spray me, no, not if you pepper, if you tear gas me, I go. So go watch the video when I upload about 2 hours ago. I want to put a shot to you know. Yeah, make sure you don't watch it, so you go watch you know. I watch you know. You understand? The man say, big up yourself, Dr. Chang. You understand what I say? Do good and good will follow you. So, yeah. In the meantime, Minister Chang says there needs to be respect for law and public order. He notes that he has paid several traffic fines for offences without trying to use his influence to avoid doing so. You understand? I hope I show that to them, Mr. Chang. May I take your word for it? I don't normally take politicians by them word, but may I take your word for it? You understand? Because they make a big statement. I mean, rate that. Big up yourself. But Minister Chang says he has had to urge some of his political colleagues, call their name, not to use their influence to breach the law, blah, blah, blah. So a man say, you know me, so. I tell you what him say. Yeah, sir. Parro did a act, Parro. Parro should then just humble himself, reason with Squaddy upon a level, and Squaddy would them give him a blind. No lie. You understand? Squaddy is a little bit jumpy. You understand? I'm glad is a pepper spray him Jaffa still. Cause me and priest a Parro then shot him still, you know. If he the Jaffa gun, me I tell you. You understand? And it was good as well that this former senior cop did not pull his firearm, because we know him have it. You understand? A man say a gunshot if you spray me. You see me? But he gun any shot because him Jaffa in towel and he want and thing. See? So, I suppose there are divergent views on this. Some persons are very polarizing with their opinions. You know what I think? I think that there are lessons to be learned here. And on both sides, there were missteps. You understand what I say? A man who served the JCF for 40 years should have a little bit more craft. You understand what I say? Should be a little bit more polite. See? And I'm sure the situation would not have escalated as such if egos were. Yeah, man, him license fire. He must have a license. So if a man say if a tear gas me a gunshot, then there way I go fire, he couldn't have fire sitting on illegal. Father Raymond Black, man has a respect for the contribution from people in the family. You know, we appreciate that something, you know, blessings every time, you know. You understand me? I say, all nice and decent people that the stream, big up on yourself. Watch the video teach. It could have worse. It could have much worse. I'm Javier in a real life, big and serious. You know what I mean? So, Pete, we have some more things to talk about. But you know, Sunday is a stream where we kind of delve into the thing. You know, Friday people tired. Them something so we kind of save everything. Them some of the things them for Sunday. Plus, I'm tired to you, man. You know what I think? Peace. Big up on yourself. Thanks for being patient with me tonight. For the persons who were having audio issues on their end, I have no idea what is causing that. As I still try to sort out this camera here. Where I don't know. And then, you know, life is a funny old thing, you know, peeps. See, the camera me are looking to now is a Panasonic Lumix G7. Zine, because I wanted to up the quality of the camera that I used. Zine, from the webcam, I'm using a Logitech Brio right now. That is the best webcam you can get. Zine, but I wanted a camera, full camera. You get better picture quality, better sharpness, everything. You can change out the lens, whole heap of things. Funny enough, on Friday before I streamed, on Sunday before I streamed, there was an update for the streaming software that I am using. And in that streaming software, they have now made it possible where we can plug in one Canon camera and it just pick it up. No HDM, nothing needed. You understand me? I say, and if them did that like a month ago, I would then buy a Canon camera. And now for some strange reason, no matter how I try dialing the settings them, but this just not working out. You understand? If you look on that picture, you kind of look alright. Let me try to see if I can focus a little better up here. So I see my face look clear and I dance. You see me? But then, when I put on one picture, you know, I be nice in the background, I say I can find one picture and show you what I go on. Me a pen shooting. Boom. Oh, the nice gone. But I be nice in the background earlier. You understand me? So I'm still need for dialing the settings them and them things there. Zine. And thing, let me see my light. Oh, me look. Would look more light on. I don't know. You see what I go on, so you work with. You know somebody I know still. You understand? But you see me? And when you compare the two of them, like we see. Boom. Show you what I go on. I done stream and I still I'm just show you what I go on. So you know, this are the webcam. This are the webcam camera. So you can see now the camera give you a more natural look. The webcam is kind of blown out, you understand me? I say this is a more true to life thing. I still need to adjust some settings and things. So I work on that too. I still don't know what the issue, but I still try to go around that. You see me? I say and thing. So hopefully everything dial in quick and fast and thing. This kind of a webcam, which is this camera kind of blown out. The real camera kind of have a nice look out. You understand me? I say look and feel. Zine, I'm going to change the background here so to and come back. So, home office. Zine, so when I go so boom now, that I should end there, I'm a fool, you know. And thing. I just a play around a bit piece. Yeah. So, you can realize, say the background kind of blown out to the webcam. And the real one, I don't know, because the lighting source is awesome now. So, I still need look more sharpness and things. So, I need to figure that out. You understand? I mean, probably need to check the f-stop on my lens to one them. I will leave a look at things. So, peace, big up on yourself. All nice and decent people. I'm done with the chattings. You know what I mean? Sunday 5:30, make it a date and don't be late. Don't look feet. Get book feet. You know what I mean? People, big up on yourself. All of the person that want to show to you since we're not calling name them, big up on yourself. And not the person, we just save the name them for that part, I think. Have a wonderful weekend. Have something nice to drink. If you have to drink, don't drive. If you must drive, do not drink. You understand me? I say I have a designated driver. I'm going to drink water. When you go on road, walk with only the cash for your need. You understand? Stop cover your head with them big old headphones where you can't hear nothing where you go on around you. Where you don't know what go on around you. Where car blow you and you hear nothing and all of them something there. What made it look so lean. You know what I mean? And thing. Them Bluetooth headpiece there, you must connect to something. Keep your phone in your pocket in your bag. Keep your phone in your pocket and in your bag. Use them only when you need them. You understand? If you must take public transportation, try to travel in a group. If you cannot travel in a group, know the do's and the don'ts. Take the license plate number. Miss Patsy Pat, good night, Empress. Really and truly appreciate the contribution. Blessings, Zane. Take the license plate number. Send it go get somebody. You understand? Describe the car. Describe the driver. Always follow your instinct. If it feels wrong, it is wrong. Trust absolutely no one. No man, no woman. You know what I mean? For the people, them will love post and tell people every detail of them life and what them are do and when them are going to tell it and who and them are going to tell it and who and them they won't to stop. People are watching. People are studying. You understand what I say? No. For the people that will live them life on social media, will live them relationship in them statuses, stop. You understand? Your private life is your private life. Yes, you're going to show off your spouse from time to time. Because no tree not growing at them face. Nothing wrong with that something there. You understand? But when you go tell people every detail of your life, that's not necessary family. Because when the relationship crash and burn. Some people now learn. You know what I mean? Peeps, big up on yourself. And me I say DS Electronics Unlimited, me I say Kanayaka Chisholm, Miss Angie E, Grace Abel, Miss Millicent Thomas McDermott, Edley Black, Mothers and Respecting the Family, Miss Pearly Simpson, Miss Sophia Kobe, Cookie Mama, Empress, big up yourself, you know. You know what I mean? Miss Grace Abel, Kobe Best Fan, Mothers and Respecting the Family, Jevian Smith, Miss Patsy Pat, Zane, Miss Grace Abel, I think I'm calling him already, but big up yourself again, you know. Right Cam Videos. Chillani, me born and grew up. Big up yourself, you know, sis. Manners and respect, you know. Eli Kelly, blessings. K. Dennis, Anna, Wagwan, Empress, Ali Dan, manners and respect, you know. Charm Lolly, Zane, Jennifer Furtado, blessings. Name. Miss Carleen Vidal, what's up, mommy? Miss Arlene Walker, Raymond Block, Faith PC, Zane, Rasta Jamaica. Fireblaze from Mapen. Fireblaze, pick up yourself in a family. You know what thing, you know, Johnny boy. Manners in a family. You know what thing, I appreciate the support, you know. You see me? Who else about? I don't want to left out nobody, you know. You see me, I say? Yeah, man. I don't see the name themselves. Miss Ingrid Theater. Zane, because DeAndre Small, pick up yourself in a youth. James Bond did the boat. The Royal General did the boat. Adi Lam, I don't know if you're still the boat in a family. You know what thing, you know. Craig Creations. Top Max. M Semester, Manners and Respect in the Family. I Trend Radio, blessings every time, you know. Seeing who else in the building? You know what thing go, peeps. Big up on yourself. If you don't hear your name, you see me. Miss Novelet Grant, how are you, Empress? It's been a little while. Hope you're okay, you know. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, peeps. Big up on yourself. Miss Diane Williams. Walk good. Step with Jadi! Big brother, walk one. Jadi, I know you asked me for something, sending something the other day, but brother, you have to remind me about them things. And I tell you the God Almighty truth. More times than a million things to do. And for the peeps, them who reach out and say, teach, more you do something for me, more you advertise something for me, more you do this for me, and I not get back to you. Sometimes I have to just get back to my peace. Really and truly, I not remember everything. I need to write down more things, but sometimes the thing them don't work out. You understand me? I say, I did for have one Jamaica from one Where Are They Now video for the week. Lance Cooks, big up yourself, Raymond Douglas. But it never work out, so look out for that one the next week. You know, Where Are They Now video series a shot. You know what I mean? And thing, Father Omar Gotchi, big up yourself, Finar, Manners and Respect, you know. God favored me. Blessings, you know. God favored me. Sis, hope you're good, you know. Manners, you know what I mean? Peeps, big up on yourself. Henry Holt. Blessings. Kemar Golding. Manners and Respect, bro. You understand? Peeps. Weekend. Done it up. You understand what I say? Enjoy it. Be careful upon the road. Walk good. Step with Jah. Sunday, 5:30. Make it a date and don't be late. Peeps, go and watch the video them. Share the video them. Like the video them. Comment upon the video them. You know what thing go? We have had 5 videos trending since the start of June. I'm over the moon. You know what I mean? Hard work. The key to success. You have some boy not put in the work at all and expect to be the best. We're going to show them why Bounty Killer Rates teach them as the greatest. Peeps, I'm out.